Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, y'all just take my words and try to twist shit. I'm a real nigga, you a nigga, that's the difference. Hey, some y'all niggas hating from the distance, not watching what I say. You got a part of my opinion. Chico tweeting while we coming different. We the sharks up in the water, nigga, don't get stranded. Some y'all niggas hating from the distance, not watching what I say. Y'all got a part in my opinion. We ain't come for fun, we came for business. I got it. If I'm coming here, then it's hands in my pocket.
What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to season 2, episode 6 of Part My Opinion. I'm your host, one of the hosts, Wans, aka Mr. Sarcasm. To my left,
it's the Black Bob Saget,
the producer.
Today, man, we wanted to touch on the topic. I'm sorry. Shout out to my man, Mr. Terrible, couldn't be with us today. Shout out to him. Hope all is well with him.
Mr. Asshole.
We gonna touch on a few topics today. As you see, we don't have any guests, so we gonna basically talk about topics that we came up with ourselves, and
we gonna force Wants to talk for 20 minutes today.
That's what's up. I'm with it. Just don't edit the quiet when we quiet.
So you saying you gonna be dull?
So one of the topics, man, we came up with splitting the bill. I see that this has became a problem. So if you go out with 10 people, how should you split the bill?
You want me to answer first?
Sure, you can answer.
I mean, so many different variables into that situation. Like me, I try not to put myself in situations I don't want to be in. So it's like, if I know that you're the type of person that's going to sit there and go through a bill and say, oh, I only ordered this and I ordered that, so I don't go out with you at all. Like, if we go out, we going to have fun. Order what the fuck you want to order. Get what you want to get. Let's enjoy each other. Mm-hmm. And when this shit come, we going to bust it down evenly.
Right, I got you. I'm with that. Some people do be tedious and not tedious, the wrong word, but they look at exactly what they got, so I
unlike
that.
you, Wants carry hair inside a sandwich bag in his back pocket and shit. Motherfucker pull hair.
We got that French toast.
Motherfucker pull hair out every restaurant we Motherfucker look at this shit. My shit for free. How you gonna get your food for free? Don't worry about it. Excuse me. It's a hair in my omelet. The last piece. You done ate the whole. Motherfucker thought I don't want no new omelet. You done ate the whole motherfucking omelet already.
How you feel about that?
I agree with everything he said. And it's definitely circumstantial. Like, if I got it and I say, everybody, let's go out, then I'll probably cover everything. Mm-hmm. But if it's a situation where I'm a vegetarian, so I probably eat like French fries and drink water, but I'll still put in like an equal part to the bill.
To the bill, right. So if you go out and there's 10 of y'all, 15 of y'all, however many, and y'all go to a nice restaurant and you get the bill back, and it's, what I say, like 10, 15 people, and you get the bill back, and the bill like $800.
We busting it down evenly.
Yeah, busting down even, definitely.
The thing is, it's not about what you ate, it's not about what you drink, it's the vibe that you have. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, one of the things I do, like I play cards on the weekend with my family. Mm-hmm. We don't play for that much money, but we play for money. Mm-hmm. But it's not about the money when we playing. It's just you get what I'm saying, the vibes, the good time, just sitting down chilling. So it's like, I may lose $60 that night, but I played cards for 4 hours. Mm-hmm. That's like paying to go to a comedy show or something like that. Like, we sitting there laughing jokes. Like, the money shouldn't be the thing. If you don't have the money, sit your ass in the house.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That it's just that simple, and no shade to anybody who do it or whatever, but I just, that's just me. Like, when you go down, we all know how our friends is. You know how I am, I know how he is, whatever. So it's like, if we going to, Top Golf, Top Golf expensive. Mm-hmm. Don't have $50 in your account wanting to go to Top Golf and think it's not going to work for you. Mm-hmm. It's not going to work for you because you going to buy 2 motherfucking drinks. That's $50 already.
Yeah. And like, when I've been out with both y'all, so like, I like to buy rounds to keep it rotating. Mm-hmm. Then next man up, buy rounds. And there's been situations where I know I ain't had it, so I ain't going out. And motherfuckers be like, come on, we got you, we
That's
got you.
it. If it's
Don't
understood,
look at me at the end of the night.
Yeah,
after you
if
told
it's
me you got me
understood,
because you got me out this motherfucker.
yeah, if it's understood, definitely like that. That's the thing. But you know, when you going out, like I see people all the time, like take to like a hibachi grill, it's sent 10 to a table. So you know they gonna bring the bill. People will try, oh, I want separate check, I want this, that, I want that. Like it's like, all right, come on, man. You get what I'm
Shouldn't
saying?
have went.
So you don't like going out with the separate check people, basically, right?
Yeah, if you
Gotcha.
if you that type person, I'd rather not do a group thing at all.
Right.
Like my wife would tell you, like they do. I'm good. I'm gonna sit in the house. What's wrong with Tweet? Why he don't want to come out? Ain't nothing. I just, you get what I'm saying? When that bill come, it just get goofy around this
right.
motherfucker. Nigga spend 45 minutes trying to figure out what's what. I'm all right. Like it ain't that difficult.
I got you. So that's I've heard a lot of people have discrepancies with, splitting the bill when there's a large party of people and, they want their own individual check and all that. So like you just got through saying, it's the whole vibe and you just having fun and enjoying each other. So
And there's also
if you-
people not want to be left out.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like some
Absolutely.
people don't want to be left out of certain situations, but you gotta understand, like you gotta check that account.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a rule. If I gotta check my account before I go out, that mean I don't got it. Like you get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's time to
Absolutely.
sit in the crib. If I gotta hit that facial recognition to make sure if I, you know what I'm saying, it's time
Mm-hmm.
for me to sit down. Like that's just that. It's a lot of times I want to go places, do a certain, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, that's gonna hurt me. Like I catch you next day. If it's a person birthday or something, easy hit, yo, can't, you know what I'm saying? But I got you, da da da. If that's your friend, that's your homie, whatever, he should understand. If the nigga gonna be salty at the fact that you didn't make a birthday dinner over, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta reevaluate that friendship. Like,
See, I don't have a problem with giving up extra. I even been told I tip too much. Like, so I don't.
when the fuck this happened?
Man, fuck.
Was it tax season?
I've been told I tip too much, man.
I went out with you multiple times. I always had to go back and add more money to
We
your
ain't never
tip.
go out. Fuck out of here.
That's when you always got the hair in your back pocket. This motherfucker.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that, world.
This
Don't
motherfucker.
believe
Will,
that shit.
This motherfucker will pluck his eyelash out to put it on his food. Everybody in the kitchen got red hair. It's a piece of black motherfucker hair on his food. Tell my God, you terrible.
I love tipping, man. I
Do
love
you?
tipping. Oh hell yeah,
Okay.
I tip too much. I've
Do
been
you?
told.
Tipping the easy part is the bill.
No, I ain't talking. I'm saying you got to tip too. You got to tip and bill. You got to do the bill.
Well,
and
you
tip.
know what? For you, I understand because your bill be free because they take your shit off
Fuck outta
because the
here.
hair.
I ain't never- no,
so
I
now
know.
you able to put the 15 to the tip. You get what I'm saying? Because your bill was saying, I get it now. You made out.
listen.
It's okay.
I know a lot of people like that.
Okay.
What you said?
Okay.
It definitely ain't me.
Okay.
I know a lot of people like that.
I'm
but
asking you a question. Look at the camera and be honest. How many times you found hair in your food?
Quite a few times.
Quite a few times.
Yeah, I think we all have though.
Okay, I ain't never.
You ain't never had hair in your food?
Not that many times.
What's that many?
I'm saying I probably
said-
it be times to where my motherfucking shit probably came from my chin hair or some shit like that. I don't know.
Nah, I had,
But I think once you get 3 or 4 times, nigga, you a serial hair.
I probably like a couple times. In my
What's-
lifetime, hell yeah, a few times. Anybody, I think anybody say that over the years.
It's so bad
going
now.
out.
It's so bad now. When we go out, we take the over and under on if he gonna find hair in his food.
Yo,
Motherfucking line
don't
be
believe
negative
this.
180.
Don't believe this guy.
Line
Never
be
went out to
negative
eat with him.
180.
Never, not one time.
Line be negative 180. and shit.
I ain't never been out with him, not one
Put
time.
500 on a single bet.
Not one time.
Motherfucker, I'm telling you, you go out with once, I guarantee that food be
Yo,
free.
I know some people, they eat their food with the hair in it anyway. They don't give a fuck.
They don't know you planted this shit the whole time. Fuck you doing? We trying to get our food free. You sitting here
I know-
enjoying it.
I know a lot of people like that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I know a lot of people, boy.
Y'all,
Listen.
they normally hang together.
Yo, I don't know where he getting this shit from, yo. Cause I ain't never ate out with this guy, yo.
They gonna have a picture of
outta
him
here.
on the restaurant. They gonna make him put a hairnet on before he He gonna have to wear a hairnet before he eat his
I knew I should
dinner.
have did what I said before I came here, y'all. I knew it. I knew it. Damn, something told me to do it today.
This motherfucker boy, you crazy, man.
Oh,
But keeping it food related and everything, restaurant wise, you know, that's one of the conversations we see. You know, tying into the second conversation is, you know, people ask like, if you take a girl out to a date and you spend a nice little, you know, first question I guess would be, how much money would you drop that you think pussy is a requirement for what you just spent on a date?
Wait, say that again?
How much money, like say if you spend $200 on a bill, you know, for a date, you think that requires pussy at the end of the night?
I mean,
Now you want to be political, yes or no?
it depends. It depends on the situation. It depends. I mean, I don't feel like because I spend that amount that I gotta get it is a must. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people.
First date, $200. You go to the movies and Applebee's, spend $75.
Dating is a form of tricking, to be clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, definitely. I agree
Absolutely.
with that. I agree with that.
Here you go, politics.
No, I
He's a Democrat,
definitely
not a
agree with
Republican.
that.
What is it?
No, what he just said.
All right, so how much?
You paying, you eventually, even if you don't get it the first date, you gonna get it the second date.
I make my wife suck my dick after I pay the water
Sometimes
bill.
you don't go to a second date.
Huh?
Sometimes you don't go to a second date.
Why not? Because she ain't give it to you?
It just might. You don't know how she feel on that first date.
So let me
or
ask
how
y'all
you
this.
feel on that first date that turned you off about her.
So let me ask y'all this question. So if y'all go out on a date and y'all take a girl out on a date and the bill is over $200 and you don't get none, then what? You cutting her off?
She paying.
It
If
depends.
we go out
It
again,
depends
she
the
paying
vibe.
the next time.
It depends the vibe.
First, I don't know. I normally get this shit established if we fucking or not after the first one. I'm not
Okay.
paying 200 motherfucking odds. We need to figure this out right now. What's the plans?
But some women got high expectations when it comes to a guy taking them out. Some women, I've heard certain females say like they don't go to certain places. Can't even get it out. They don't go to certain places. They would rather go to a high-end restaurant. Like I've heard females say this.
And I tell a bitch, I'm not taking you nowhere you don't take yourself at by yourself. Like, don't ask me to go to no motherfucking high-end restaurant that you don't go to on a regular just because you know that I'm going to pay for it.
So what's a high-end restaurant in y'all opinion?
I mean, if you look at it, I'm pretty sure it's more, but you say like the
Let's do the
caliber
local
people
joints.
that I like, Del Frisco's or something like that, you know, is a nice little, you're going to spend a nice little, you know what I'm saying, piece of change. If I take a bitch to Del Frisco's and you get a motherfucking 16-ounce steak, we fucking. We fucking. Ain't no way possible. We fucking.
But what if you don't though? You cutting her off?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Even if you like her, you cutting her off because she ain't fucking.
Evidently, you don't like me if you ain't fucking.
It's over the state.
What if she on her period on the date?
That needs to be established before we go the fuck out.
So you ain't taking her to Del Frisco.
If you on your period when we going out, I got COVID. I got a quarantine.
So you ain't taking a chick to Del Frisco's if she on her period.
Me and my wife went to motherfucking Friendlies and we walked.
Nah.
Pussy wasn't a guarantee. Her daughter was with her.
You could turn Applebee's into an expensive date.
You can.
You tell me
But
I
I'm
got $40. We gonna get a $20 meal each. Next thing you know, y'all had 6 drinks each. That motherfucker bill
Applebee's drinks cost
$300.
$1.
You know when to go. You know when
So
to
let
go.
me ask y'all this. I'm sorry, and we can go back to this topic. Do y'all think social media has a heavy influence on relationships and the way a lot of people, I ain't even gonna say women, but the way a lot of people think?
Yeah, everybody stuck with this image to what they think life's supposed to be. Yeah, so everybody, you know, they got this thing to where it's just like that shit not reality. Like,
So perception and image is more important than reality. We can all agree with that.
Some people's reality is perception.
But you said some people's reality is perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulling the rules over people's eyes. Like some people just naturally do that. Let's go out just to take a pic. Like I know motherfuckers go on vacation just to take pictures. Like what about doing exciting shit on that vacation?
that's it. They won't do nothing else exciting. They'll come back and tell you they hated their vacation. You're like, damn, you seem like you was having fun. Oh, I just took a picture. one thing I hate going out and a person take a picture of their food. I hate it with a fucking passion.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah, I've never
like
done that.
especially like if you go to an expensive restaurant, it's normally the lights is dim inside there. You get what I'm saying? And everything, motherfucking flash going off and shit because you want to take a picture. Why? What's the purpose of it?
So do y'all think that? Do y'all think that it has a huge influence on relationships?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what's one of the reasons?
One of the reasons why it have a
No, which? That's the wrong question I'm asking. Like, give me an example of. Give me one
the
example. or a
perception of
few
reality?
examples. No, not perception of reality, but how social media has a huge influence.
People
on-
always measuring up to the next person. It's
There
like
you
if
go.
you
There you
if
go.
you're
The
not able,
Joneses.
if you're not able to do, you take for example, right? And I always equate reality to anything that I do. You know, the way that I proposed to my wife was okay with my wife until she starts seeing other
Other
proposals.
people.
You
See
get what I'm saying? Then once you start seeing other proposals, it was like you could have did better. You
Yeah,
could have did
yeah.
better. You could have did better. What I did was okay for you at that moment. Now you see a person do something, you know, they might go, you know, whole family is on a family vacation out this way. You know, they got everybody behind them. They taking a pic, you know what I'm saying? Little shit and everything. And it's like, damn, you get what I'm saying? You see this right here? You see this? And it's my thing is, you know, I never look at another person and be like, yo, you should have did this. Like, I'm never looking at another person like, yo, you get what I'm saying? His wife in there cooking did some big Sunday dinners and all this stuff. I never do that. Like, I accepted you for who you are. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to ever measure you to another woman. What's the point?
So what?
I think it's a gender thing too.
What you mean?
Like where more men is more secretly and private.
Right, absolutely.
Like naturally, maybe from street codes or whatever.
Right, absolutely.
And women watch that reality shit and they want to put their shit on blast and give a fuck what opinions matter. Like,
But you see a lot of hood niggas now falling into that same trap
That's the
to where
truth.
it's like they're more, you know, they're not as conservative as they once was, you know, back then. You know, now it's like you see the hood, like they'll even say, like you take for example, I follow a couple, you know, dudes and like that, you know, have a stature that you know about, and it's like they'll make a post and it's just like you like, damn. All right, I know what you're saying is some real shit because I know you, but why are you saying that? It equates to me like a rapper lyrics being pulled in court. You get what I'm saying? You rapping this and now they using your lyrics against you in court. So it's like, why make that post or something like 15 years ago you wouldn't have done
did
that.
it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? 10 years ago you was against being on this. You get what I'm saying? Now you done let a bitch hype you about getting a little IG and Facebook. Now you fall into the trap.
Yeah.
You know, now you got all these niggas getting caught up now because look at everybody that's starting to die. All these niggas starting to die because they like everybody either 20 minutes before they die, they posting or they going live.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now motherfucker know where you at.
right.
I'm glad I'm allude to what you said because I left that part out and that's my fault. But I meant to say social media and reality TV too. You know what I mean? I think so. So what percentage do y'all think social media and reality TV has on a relationship? Like what percentage y'all think?
See that to me, you know, is hard to honestly say the percentage. I mean, everybody shit is different. You can tell. I think now so more in relationships to where I see personally is like everyone has this image of what they think life's supposed to be that doesn't exist, and you can take and you know one person said to me, what kind of I'm trying to think who was the couple like, oh, I want that type of relationship. Not understanding like that's a scripted TV show. You get what I'm saying? Like them cameras just stopping and going, picking up. Motherfuckers got to take a break. You get what I'm saying? Come back, all this other like niggas don't even sleep in the same motherfucking crib. Like what you seeing right now happened 10 months ago. You don't
Right.
know what niggas going through now and everything. So you can want this right here, but is it really what you get what I'm saying? Like it's not that.
So let me ask y'all this question. So say social media didn't exist and reality TV wasn't as big as it is today. Do y'all think relationships would work better?
No.
No.
So it ain't. So then that's a contradiction. Then so we can't say social media and reality TV got a huge influence.
It's not a
on religion.
I don't
it's
think
not a
it's a
contradiction. It's
contradiction.
not a contradiction at all.
You said it will.
Do it,
exist.
so y'all saying social media and reality TV made it worse?
I
Made
say
religion-
You
it
ask our
influenced, it impacted.
you ask our opinion. So opinion is neither right or wrong. It's how you feel. So in
I
my
think that's a fact that I think
you
it's
can
a
never
fact.
you can never say for a fact because that's something
Because it's here and you got to
yeah.
deal with it, so you don't know what it's like, so you can't
That's
put a
like
fact on that.
Like I'm gonna give you an example. This ain't. I'm just not a factual, but like it's some people that I see on social media, and I would think like, damn, they doing good for themselves. You know what I mean? But behind them social media walls is the total opposite. And this is what I be trying to explain to something like some people like, you know, people front for the cameras all the time. You know what I mean? They make it seem like you could be anybody you want to be on social media. But behind them social media walls is the real person. Like you can have a happy relationship on social media, but behind them walls, you miserable as shit. You know what I'm saying? So
So I give you an example, right? Last night I was driving. I was staying up to pick my wife up, and I was listening to Vlad TV, and he had academics on there. So the conversation was, you get what I'm saying? Like just listening to those conversations, like I'm listening to Vlad, and Vlad is talking in a way to where he's like, you know, motherfuckers think I'm pussy, but I'll do this, that, and the third to you. Now, it's easier for you to stand behind the camera and say those things because the likelihood of you being in that situation is
it's
very
small.
low.
It's small, right?
You get what I'm saying? So it's easier for you to get on that camera and say those words and everything. You know, they was talking about the nigga Freddie Gibbs. Now, I don't know Freddie Gibbs. I don't know where he came from, his backstory or anything. But they was talking about Jim Jones beating him up and how he's so, you know, this tough guy and everything, but he come from a family of law enforcement. You know, so again, it's like perception. Like people get on those blue apps or those social media apps, and you can become anybody you want to be.
Absolutely.
You know, you'll take a person, take Robin Williams. Robin Williams was one of my favorite actors growing up. So for him to commit suicide, I'm always asking like on the outside looking in, I'm like, yo, you got everything that you could want. Well, what's the point? But you really don't know what a motherfucker going through.
So
It's social media just a platform where we get to give our views and opinions because the perception is out there. It's always been like that. We didn't know Joe Jackson was beating them Jackson kids until they
Shit,
grew
we
up
knew that.
older and told. We didn't know that until they grew up and told their story. So
I
it was
knew that.
documented. How you know they was beating them kids?
that shit came out before social media. That
It came out
documentary.
in the media though.
on TV. Yeah.
So let me not use that as an example. Let me use
Yeah.
the couple next door who you see go to church every Sunday, but you don't know he beating his wife ass. It ain't no social media or any type of media to document that.
Right.
And that's real life. But you think they so happy they go to church together, they do things with they go to the park with the kids, but inside the house is a fucking monster in there trying to beat somebody to death.
But
Like,
I
it
think
happens.
that's
it's always there.
I think that's two different things. What social media does is provoke people to act a certain way.
Social media can't provoke you to do anything.
No,
'cause
it can't, but it
it's
does.
it's just an app that allows you to express yourself on there. So the minute that you express it does nothing to anybody to make them forcefully do anything. Everything is what you want to do. You know, and the one thing that I learned in life is, you know, most people really not gangster. It's just that you get to a point to where it's like 2 seconds of rage can cost you the rest of your life. It could cost you your life
Absolutely.
and my life. You get what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
yeah.
But once them, you know, jail cells slam, most niggas cry behind those doors because them 2 seconds is over. Now you clear headed and you like, yo, what the fuck did I just do? Social media, like it's like you say to where a person get beat. Nowadays, people will rather go to the blue app and write a long ass post to
Instead of going
express
to the
what they
police.
going instead of going to the police. Because in there, they feel as though like somebody's going to see it, somebody's going to feel sympathy for me, somebody's going to, you know, do something. I think even now, you know, people use social media to where social media is used more so now for entertainment purposes now. Like social media is where you go now to be an entertainer. Whether if you're telling a real story, people is trying to figure out how they turn their real story into a documentary. Like they trying to figure out how to get paid and shit off of it now. Everybody go there to be seen.
Right. So let's go back to what you first alluded to when you said you proposed to your wife. Did social media influence her to say you could have did it a different way?
I answered yes already.
Yeah. So did it provoke her to do that?
No, it didn't provoke her at all. My wife's a grown ass woman. She wanted to. She said what she said on her own. Social media didn't provoke her.
So if she ain't see it on social media, she wouldn't have said that to you.
I can't answer that. She could have seen it on a movie or anything, and it could have that conversation could have came up.
Okay.
But social media is an outlet now to where you can see more of the world faster than what you once was able to do. 20 years ago, you had to wait for the Channel 10 news to come on to see what was going on in the world. Now you can catch up and see everything. Breaking news come to you, you get what I'm saying, just like that. Everything is just much faster, and you can get, you get what I'm saying, so much going on now.
Like you could post a picture, you and somebody kissing, you and your significant other kissing. No caption, no nothing. That picture, you could think, is it happy anniversary? Is it happy birthday? Did he just die? Then people start getting comment, and then they start nitpicking and starting to be nosy in the comments. And I don't know, some people use social media as a tool of therapy, because say if they is in a bad situation, them likes and them hearts and all that shit, that's all they need.
That's
to get
all
them
they
through.
need, right? So I give a question how people don't pay attention to social media. Like yesterday was my little brother's birthday, so I posted a picture, and I said, celebrate your day, King, on my page. But in the picture, it was him pointing to like the backdrop from my anniversary party. Everybody say happy anniversary to me versus happy birthday to him. Because what they did was view the picture and not read, you get what I'm saying, what it said. So it was just like I had 65 happy anniversaries, which was cool, but, we a couple months off. You got to read what's going on. Like, it's like what Ho say, do you listen to music or do you just skim through it?
Absolutely.
People just skim through. Like, people think that they know your life by skimming through just, seeing what they see, and it's not that.
And we come from a situation where we all live. We had a camaraderie from the apartments we grew up in, where if something happened to one of our mothers or something, from one phone call away, the whole neighborhood is in that house and they praying and gathering. Nowadays, social media pray for me, y'all, don't ask no questions. What the first thing you're going to get? 1 billion fucking questions. Like, why would you put that out there like that? Because you not. But social media, where, like I say, we come from an apartment, we all knew each other. Out of the 1,000 friends you on your social media page that follow you, you probably only know 100 of them.
But that's just social media as a whole. I get that. I'm saying, do it affect? I'm saying, does social media have? The question I asked was, did social media and reality TV, does it have a huge influence on relationships?
And we answered yes in the beginning of it, but you want percentage and actual numbers that you can't
No. It don't got to be an actual, because I know ain't nobody got an actual factual number on that.
We both answered yes to that it affects and everything.
So we all had argument and fights, right? We never let that shit spill on social media.
Right.
And the crazy part, remember, like, me and him used to argue, like, we argued bad, but like I told, can't nobody ever get in between me and my brother arguing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not that, because that's the cloth that I was born up with. Like, me and him is going to have a dispute, but that dispute is to us. Even if it's in public, don't bring your third party ass into this, because you're going to get the shit beat out your legs. And it was crazy because he has, you get what I'm saying, by a decade. So it was like, with him, one of the times we had an argument, he was like, I was checking your Facebook to see if you was posting about it. And I'm not that person. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother. Like, never.
Some people,
most people
do that shit.
Some people do that. And it's like, nah. You get what I'm saying? Like, the minute that you make this shit public, you get what I'm saying? It's like you just fuck the dynamics of what this is up. Like,
you can't get that shit fixed.
You can't, it's no way you just bought it there. So all the people embarrass you in public but try to apologize in private. Like, that shit don't work.
So do y'all think? So since we talking about it on a broader spectrum, do y'all think some shit should be left off social media? Y'all agree?
I think a lot of shit should be left off social media.
Should be left off social media.
A lot of shit should be. And you know what? It's hard because even for me, I'm some people like me, some people don't. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet, but to some people, they feel as though I should grow up in a sense. I'm a very sexual person. I like talking sex. It's my lane. It's just what I do. Me, no mileage by it. Don't disrespect people or anything when it comes to it or anything. I just talk it. So some people I don't go around because they don't like the way that I talk. And I'm never going to change who I am. So I may write something on social media, you know, and a person may not like what I put on there. And my response to everybody is always going to be is a button in the left-hand corner of my page to say unfriend me if you don't like what I say.
Absolutely.
You don't have to agree with what I say. Like I made a post one time and it was like, you know, when my girl sucked my dick, she got to hum the ice cream song because it makes all the kids come out. And it was older people who didn't like what I said. I'm saying.
Yo, this nigga crazy. Yo. Oh shit. Go ahead, continue, brother.
So you like
My
what?
bad.
You don't like your girl making sounds when she suck your dick?
I mean, I think every man like that.
All right, so with
I
me,
ain't
I
never-
just got a particular song. Like I
Yeah.
want to hear the ice cream song. You get what I'm saying? Because when
What's
ice
the
cream,
ice?
I don't know the tone, but I need to hear. You know what I'm saying? We could play it if you want. You get what I'm saying? But the sound you hear when Mr. Salty come, it make
Okay,
all the
okay.
kids. It make all the kids run to the truck.
I got
So
you.
make my kids come out. You get what I'm saying? That just be the thing. So it's like
Gonna whip your ass after this.
she know me already. She know me already.
And
But-
I post a lot of rap lyrics on social media, but people not knowing that's just might how I be feeling at the time. That lyric might express me. But I got a lot of older audience, my mother friends. I don't know how she would take that. So I got to protect them. Motherfuckers might think I'm talking about my wife, so I got to protect that. So it depends how you go about how you use of your social medias are.
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing right there. You know, it's like me and my mom don't follow each other. You get what I'm saying? And like me and my mom have a different relationship than some people might have with their moms, and so everything is always. But what I find people doing now is people telling me more like, "Yo, your wife gonna kill me," and it's like I'm like she's sitting right here laughing at what the fuck. Like she's my friend. She see my shit before you do. Like, so why do you have a problem with something I said when she doesn't? Like, you sitting there calling yourself, oh, well, you have a wife. You shouldn't say that. She's right here. She's fine with it. If we good, you should be good. Either like
you
it or
know-
just go by it.
You know, we live in a judgmental world, man. So that's just what people gonna do regardless. You
But
know
we
what I mean?
give the judgment. When we post that post, we open for that judgment.
And that's why, you know, like I never argue with anybody on my post. I just be like, all right, if you don't like it, unfollow. You get what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. Like I don't care about the numbers, how many people follow. I don't, you know, none of that. It just like, listen, this right here is entertainment purpose. That blue app is for pure entertainment at all. I'm not in there trying to find no girl. It's just pure entertainment purposes. Like I just don't care. You know, this right here is entertainment. So once I get on those apps, I'm the Black Bob Saget. You get what I'm saying? I'm the good guy, whatever I want to be that day. Like it's just entertainment.
And sometimes that's the gift, because you like, if social media didn't exist, I wouldn't have a relationship, because I reconnected with my wife through social media, through that Facebook page. I hollered at a lot of girls through that Facebook. My brother used
So-
to call me a cyber whore.
So what you basically saying?
Cyber whore ass.
So what you basically saying is like, and I agree that it has its pros and its cons. You know what I mean? But I just feel like people put a little too much. Most people put a little too much on there that ain't for everybody. You know, some things should be left in house. You know,
Like
you should-
what though?
It's-
Like
I mean-
what?
I
What
mean-
do you take, for example, like I just said to you 5 minutes ago, I talk about sex a lot. You got porn. Porn has 100 different categories. You can click on the category that's for you. You don't have to click on that category. So continue to be yourself. It's going to be an audience that appeals to what you got to say. It's not something should be left in the house. No, say what you want to say, because maybe what you're saying could get you a reality TV deal.
So why you don't like when people take pictures of food? And post
Why
it?
I don't?
Yeah.
Because at that moment it's supposed to be an intimate moment for me and you sitting down enjoying each other. Why do you need to let the world know what's going on? So it gets to that thing to where it's like you got to live up to the world's perception. Like the world don't have to know that you're sitting down at this restaurant eating this food at this very moment. It don't have to do. It's like flexing. I'm not a flexing type person.
So wait, I just posted a picture of food yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, there's some Zogi shit. I've been trying
You
to
was
get for 3
home. You
years.
was home when you did it.
I was trying to get that for 3
You
years.
was home when you did it. So when you sit at the when you sit at the restaurant with
Same
your wife,
difference. Nah, I ain't got time for that.
but that's what I'm saying. Like
I
if
hear
you
you.
if you home, it's something different than you sitting down like us on date night. We having an intimate, you get what I'm saying, moment. And the first thing you want to do is pull out your phone just to be able to pull and say, look at this tomahawk from Del Frisco's. You get what I'm saying? Put the tag and everything. What do you got to do that for?
So one, I did that to promote a black business.
Absolutely.
Two, like when you're in an intimate setting with your wife, motherfuckers will pull out a picture and snap they phone at the picture at the restaurant faster than they say grace. Motherfuckers just do weird shit, but my wife, like, she'll probably take a picture of her food that she create herself. I don't think we ever did the restaurant shit. Like,
Well,
I know
okay.
people that do it though. I know I just straight.
Yeah, so I'm saying when you at home and doing different things, it's perfectly fine. You building a portfolio, you giving support and everything. That's perfectly cool. But you know, my thing is, again, when we sit in there and we're out, it's just like, you know, like to me, when I'm out, like my wife always want, like, you know, and I think she do it for documentation purposes to be able to say, nigga, this was our last date night. I'm overdue for one. Like, but if we go into a comedy show and everything, like you want to sit here, take a picture with me. All right, cool. But then you want to sit here, like we sitting down and we eating. And like I say, you know, if it's a dim setting and it's quiet, the vibes is different and everything. Why do you want to be the one to put this bright ass flash throughout the food? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no
Sometimes
point.
women want people to know they out with their man.
And that's what
their
it is.
expression.
That's what it is.
That's their expression.
I seen women do it that ain't out with their men though, and they still people. I ain't even gonna
That's
say
their
women.
expression.
It
I
ain't
think
even a
it's-
woman thing. Just I seen people do it when they not even out with these significant other. They just do it because that's just
My wife would get a drink at 1 o'clock. Don't nobody got to know you drunk right now. She'll post a picture of her drink. I'm like, yo, you could have kept that in the arsenal, use that later on or something. Like, you ain't got to let everybody know what's going on. Now my mom calling me, talking about something, why you ain't getting me? I'm sitting there, you see this shit, man?
So
I'm telling-
your pop would say every time we take a picture, I got a cup in my hand. So I
But see,
know-
this is I'm starting to see now. I guess it's the new trend, but now I'm starting to see people take pictures of gas station pumps, like when they put a lot of when there's a lot of when they car take a lot of money, and they'll take their cameras, they take their phone out and take a picture of the gas station pump and post it.
I think they showing that the inflation is affecting them and how high gas
Yeah,
is.
man, it's just.
But
some
that's what
things
things is.
that-
Like you'll get a picture, you'll get a trend.
Yeah,
Do your 30-year relationship trend and then tag 20 people in, then they do it and they doing it, go on days for days. But social media is a tool, and it's up to you.
We know it's a tool.
It's up to you how you use it.
It's definitely a tool, and it's definitely up to us how we use it. And I just think people just went way away from what it was really designed for. You know what I'm saying? Like taking pictures of gas station pumps. I just don't. We know it's an inflation. I pull up to that gas station. I know gas is high. You know what I mean? I know gas is high because I drive every day. So I know when I put gas in that car, it's
But-
gonna be a lot of money. But I don't gotta.
Like you said, it's a
Take a
perception.
picture.
It's how you use it. If you take a picture of the gas pump being $6, and I take a picture of it being $7, which gas station you gonna go to? Let me go to the one with $6 that he just posted.
Nah.
And then
It depends how you
also,
use
You
it.
also gotta look at it different because you might go out of town and shit. Pull up to the gas station with gas $1.63. You might want to post that shit like, damn, you see how shit is
Nah,
right here?
I'ma just text who in my circle like, yo, I want to get some gas. Go to such and such.
But
I
then
ain't
you out of
Somebody,
town. You out of
somebody in
town.
that circle gonna post that
Yeah,
picture.
you out of town though. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, damn, remember how shit used to be this? I mean, so some things is different, and that's why the perception.
Okay, go ahead.
That's what I said. You know, everybody's gonna be different. Everybody's gonna view everything differently. So you're never gonna fully get an answer of what it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be. People got different motives for everything that they do.
I think a lot of people like showing off.
And that's definitely a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta let
but
that.
that's
you
what-
gotta
that's
let
what-
that perception
yeah,
weigh on
that's
you.
where- that's
because
where
you
the
get ignored.
network-
No,
all
it don't
that.
bother me. I don't give a shit because it ain't me.
But when you say you hate something, that means you care.
no, I
about
don't
it.
hate it. I don't hate. I never said the word hate. When you see me say that, hate, I ain't use the word hate.
Because you
Rewind
get ignored
this
shit.
footage.
Much as you can feed into something, you get ignored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a topic. So since it's a topic, I'm just addressing the topic. And I don't hate though, cause whatever somebody do that make them feel better or they feel validation from, by all means, cool.
So speaking of validation, right? You know, tie that into our next topic. Could you wipe somebody that you fucked with on the first date?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I
I'ma
eat
just leave
pussy and suck toes on the first date.
Oh well, shit. You know. I could definitely wife somebody that I have sex with on the first date. Yeah, I don't.
So you don't eat pussy on the first date?
Nah,
Never.
not to my knowledge.
Nah,
Nah. I'm a little older.
I respect. I respect.
Yeah,
how, I
nah,
respect
nah,
how
Nothing
you.
to go in the vault. I don't want nothing to go in the vault.
Say they gonna Cortez.
I don't
Say
want nothing to go in the vault.
Say he gonna Cortez it. Oh, he ate some pussy on the first day.
I
Look,
ain't
he
gonna
licking
say
them
that.
lips. He
I ain't
licking
never.
them lips.
He ain't say he did. So
Licking
Nah,
them
I
lips.
ain't-
What
I
it
ain't-
tastes like? What
I
do
might
you
say.
I'm-
I was
this-
gonna say
this-
something
this
totally different, so don't go in the vote. I'm gonna just leave it alone.
What about me?
Nah, I'm generally speaking.
Oh,
don't,
all right.
don't take
Oh.
none of this shit.
Oh, I ain't taking that. I ain't taking
Generally,
that.
we're generally talking.
Yeah, but I'm saying, can I wife somebody having sex with them on the first date? Absolutely, yeah. It's happened.
So do you ever just sit back and get them saying, be like, man, bitch, I fucked you. You easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fucked you on the first night. Like,
Now,
That's
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because growing up, my mom would always say, you know, if a woman give it up too fast, she easy. That ain't somebody you want to be with. I've heard this. I mean, in the old school, I don't know how it is in the new, what the new moms are saying, but the old school moms would say, you know, growing up, when you can knock a girl off easy, she ain't for you. So, you know, but I just went against what my mom said because I didn't think, go ahead.
so you like who you like, regardless of whatever happened in between. Now that's the old school saying: if a girl give it up easy, that she ain't the one for you.
Yeah, she easy.
But you know that what's that shit? Steve Harvey came out, that 90-day shit. Bitches be doing that with the motherfucker they like and giving it up to everybody else they don't.
fast.
Wait,
Fast.
run that by me again?
Fast.
That 90-day
the
rule
good,
shit.
The good nigga gotta wait 90 days, but the motherfucker should get him to him first night.
Absolutely.
First night. I used to be a
I
sucker.
know-
I used to be a sucker when I was a teenager. I used
yeah.
to write. I used to write poems,
It-
take care of bitches and everything. Meanwhile,
no sucker. That ain't no
I
sucker
was
shit.
a sucker. I was a sucker.
Hey, man, that's
my
what you like to
my
do.
man's in them balling this bitch down and everything. I'm sitting on the phone, boo loving the shit under the cover. Shit.
And you ain't never hit it?
I ain't hit it the
Oh, yeah,
whole
you
time.
was a sucker. Yeah,
whole
you was a
time
sucker.
she was getting knocked down. You
Yeah,
get
you
what I'm
was a
saying? I
sucker.
was a sucker. I
So
don't
that
need you to tell
saying,
me.
nice guys, that nice guys
So
finish.
what the fuck?
Nice guys finish last is for a reason. That's what that saying is. Like, I know a stone cold horse giving it up left and right, but because they like you, they gonna make you wait that 90 days.
So would you wait 90 days for a girl you really like? Would you wait 90 days and not touch nothing else?
At this part of
It
my life,
depend.
at this
But
part,
I'm saying if everybody was single,
I'm saying at
It
this
depend.
part of my
It
life,
depend.
I'm not waiting 90 days to fuck. My interest level don't even last that long. Like, I'm not waiting. Like, if we gonna talk, like, right now, and if I can't fuck within 2 weeks, I'm just okay.
I don't think there's no females in this in our generation that's having somebody waiting on 90 days.
Not at all.
I don't see that shit.
Lolo Jones got motherfuckers
I don't
waiting
know
for
Lolo.
30
Oh, you talking about Lolo Jones, the track
motherfuckers waiting
girl?
for 40 years.
Shout out to Lolo Jones.
She been making motherfuckers wait for 40 years.
Shout out to Lolo Jones. She may not see this, but I don't think there's no females from your age range up to ours that is having somebody waiting on 90 days. I
Yo,
just
so
don't see it.
I know chicks that stone cold whores put vinegar on a pussy to make it seem tight for the first time.
So what
when
the
they was
vinegar
giving
do?
What the vinegar do?
Vinegar supposed to tighten your shit up.
Really?
Tell me
Yeah.
more.
Well, I can't tell you more because I ain't a female.
Motherfucker, you just opened
You
up.
just
You
said
did.
That's an old female tactic that keep their pussy tight. Is
You
vinegar.
mean vinegar in a tub? I heard they used to
I don't
put
know
vinegar
how
in
they
a
do it.
tub.
Like they douche, they keep their shit clean. The vinegar keep their pussy tight.
I thought niggas was
My
pouring
man laughed
vinegar up.
because he must have heard this shit before.
Nah, he ain't. That's
Chicks keep white vinegar keep your pussy tight. That's the old myth. I don't know if it's true. To make it seem like they ain't fucking niggas left and right, to give it to you to make you seem like you getting some
we gonna have
brand
to
new
ask
pussy.
this on the Instagram page to see if bitches put. Because I know
We can ask.
I know this generation ain't put no vinegar
We
on
can
their
ask.
motherfucking pussy. They don't even
I
know
don't
what
see no
vinegar
Summer's
for.
Eve no more.
So can you
Summer's
wife a
Eve,
woman?
yeah, I don't see Summer's Eve either.
Can y'all wife a chick that y'all hit on the first day?
I could wife
Yeah.
a whore.
I could wife a porn star.
Nah, come on.
I can
I
relate
can
to
wait for
Kanye.
it. Listen, all bitches go through whole phases. Give me a bitch that went through her whole phase already. I could deal with.
You like what you like.
I would not wife no porn star, bro.
When Kanye said I might fall in
Why
love
not?
with a porn star, I can relate.
I cannot wife a
So,
woman.
how do you know that chick girl ain't never made sex tapes with other niggas before?
I don't know. I mean, I could just go off of what she tell me, but
Okay, so what's the difference?
yeah, but I
So
ain't witnessing it.
Okay.
A porn star that's a known outright porn star, you see that shit.
My thing is this.
I can't wife nobody I see getting pounded on, and you making the same noises you making for that man that you making for me. I can't take that type.
I
of
base
shit.
relationships on trust.
Dig what I'm saying?
If you tell me you're a stripper or a porn star or you do whatever you do, give me the option to fall in love with you. But don't be that person
That's a deal
that say
breaker
you
for me.
something totally different and then I find out different, because that's when it hurt.
Porn star is a deal breaker. Now, if you stripped in your day, cool. I can accept that. But a porn star, nah. It's just
What's the difference
limits.
between a stripper and a porn star?
What you mean? What's the difference?
What's the
I
difference?
just told you the difference. The difference is a porn star is busting it wide open, and you can see it, and the whole world can see it, and she getting bust down sometimes by two guys. The stripper might trick here and there if that's what she want to do, or she might be doing it for a whole different reason. She might be doing it just to get through school. Or,
So as a
whatever.
porn star.
Can you turn a conservative chick into a porn star?
Say it again.
Can you turn a conservative chick into a porn star?
Your own personal one, yes, I believe that. Your personal one, yeah, absolutely. You can a woman that likes you, she'll do. A woman that's big on you and like you, and you turn her on like that, you can basically make her do anything. Absolutely.
I lost my mojo, so I don't know.
I lost my mojo too.
My
So,
motherfucking
I
wife
don't know.
don't like me. I lost that shit, so I don't even know.
So you saying you can wife some, you can wife a,
I can wife a whore, yeah.
I wife
Damn,
people.
a
I
whore.
wife people based on trust. I don't care your past. If like,
See, with me, I
as long
don't
as I
give a
gotta
fuck.
have his agreement and know what you.
I don't give a fuck about a person's, perception or a person's opinion on what I got going on. Hence the shit that I say on this motherfucking podcast and shit. Like, I really don't care. It's nothing you can say to me is gonna make me, look at her differently than how I look at her. If I like her, I fucking like her. You get what I'm saying? You don't gotta like her. Why you worried about it? Like, she a whore, okay? The fuck? That's, you get what I'm saying? She faithful to me though.
I'm about to get in trouble for this one.
Go ahead.
We had game night, and it was like first date type shit. And everybody say where their first date was. She gonna debate this. She gonna say Bonefish Grill, where I think was expensive.
Bang bang strip $30.
I said Budget Inn was our first date. We married.
Okay.
I'm married to somebody I bust down the Budget Inn. She gonna say Bonefish Grill.
Nah, but I don't.
So she gonna say Bonefish Grill, which I think is an expensive date. So either way, it's a win-win for
It's
me.
a win-win for you.
Yeah, I don't
Win-win
think. I
for
don't
me.
think
So you
a
went to
woman that
Bonefish-
give it
you
up
went
on
to
the first
Bonefish
night,
at
I
the
don't think
Budget
that's
Inn?
a problem though.
Nah, that was before.
Oh, that was before?
Cause we was together a long time before we got reconnected on Facebook, social media.
Okay.
That didn't exist. Cause I ain't do MySpace and all that.
See, I was MySpace dude. I liked MySpace.
I ain't had none.
Yeah, I never whored on MySpace. I never did
But
that.
shit, MySpace was out. You was probably about
I was what?
7 months.
Okay.
How old was you when MySpace first
I
came
don't
out?
know
Keep
how
it
long
on.
you gonna keep running that joke.
All right, keep it on it. Keep it on it. How old was you when MySpace
I
first
was in
came
high
out?
school.
Huh?
I was in high school.
What year was it?
05?
MySpace came out 05?
I can't tell you when the year it was founded, but
Yeah,
MySpace
it might
was
have.
founded.
Yeah,
it was like
it was
05. I
about
was in
that.
high school.
Yeah, it was. Damn, 05. So 17 years ago, you was in high school. Right. Yeah, I'm with you. 17 years ago, how old was you again? Right. Anyway,
Yeah. Old motherfucking man. That's a lot of knowledge sitting right here next to your motherfucking ass. I can learn your ass something.
yeah, 17 years ago, man, you only, come on, man.
Hey, man, listen, man. Listen, man.
Yeah.
This is why if any fool motherfucking manager see this nigga come in your restaurant, deny him service. Motherfucker coming there, he gonna order the most expensive thing on the menu. He gonna order the most expensive thing. This motherfucker find hair in the seafood boil. How the fuck you find hair in the seafood boil, dude?
Yo, I'm telling you. Now, sometimes I won't even tell them, though. Like, if I found hair in my shit, I don't even tell them.
Sometimes. So how many times you find hair in your
I'm
food?
telling you, in a general, I'm older, so, you know.
I'm older.
Quite a few times.
Quite-
I think, listen, to the man in the back, man, and off the cameras, how many times you found food in your,
Hair in
hair
your
in your food in your lifetime? Quite a few, right?
Nah.
Huh? Well, maybe y'all don't pay attention as much as I do. I don't know.
Maybe
I
we won't pay attention.
but
We
it's
don't
one
carry
of your
hair
stuff.
with us to the restaurant,
Pay
bro.
attention
Because I be
to
picking through my shit. I'm like, oh.
Okay, yeah, he be picking
Word
through
up.
his shit.
it. Nah, he observed it.
Yeah, very. Too
I
observant.
remember somebody made a sandwich at Wawa 4 times.
So what they
It's
do
before
is
the
just
pandemic. You wear gloves?
Yeah, no gloves. Before
oh,
that
nah,
shit.
I get it. That part I get. But what was the
I
other
don't
3
play-
times for?
I don't play that. Don't talk over my food. either.
Don't talk over your
Nah,
food.
don't talk when you making my food.
But
So
she
you-
got asked
If you
about
making my
tomatoes.
sandwich, if you making my sandwich and you talking over it while you making it, I don't like that. Because people talk when they spit, they talk and you know what I mean? Don't be quiet when you make my sandwich and that's it.
So you know motherfuckers drop the lunch meat and then put the shit back in the motherfucking fridge. You still gonna eat it though.
Where at?
Anywhere.
I ain't really a lunch meat dude like that.
Motherfucking J-Rock used to take a smash, come back, make 40 pounds of meatloaf.
Yo, I had went to this Mexican spot. I ain't gonna see the name of it, but so the dude, one of the cooks, he was in the bathroom long as shit, right? So I know what he did in the bathroom. This
Salmonella.
motherfucker comes out the bathroom and bare hands my food. I walked up out of there. I ain't with that shit. You ain't about to do that, nigga. Even if you took a shit and washed your hands, I still don't want you touching my food. Like I'm just like that. I always been like that, man. But I ain't never, I don't be finding hair and I don't be trying to get out of pay. Don't listen to this guy, yo.
You don't be trying to.
Don't listen to this guy,
I expose you.
No, you didn't.
I
Not at all.
expose you. The feds coming to get your ass. You owe thousands on motherfucking bills.
I know some people that's like that though, boy. You
I
be
bet
surprised.
you do.
I know a lot of
Motherfuckers
people like
normally
that.
hang together and shit. It's a whole community.
Yo, y'all watch Marlon on Netflix?
Nah.
I seen Marlon.
You seen that episode when he fit there?
When he when he thought big girl that liked him at the restaurant thought she was hooking him up, but he bought his wife.
Yeah.
So we can all wife somebody.
Was that Marlon or Mike Epps? I think that was Mike Epps.
Epps.
Mike Epps. Yeah, that was Mike Epps'
Yeah.
joint. Yeah, but so yeah, absolutely. I think we all can wife somebody that was a whore at one point in time.
Damn.
If you don't know, she probably
Why I gotta
was.
be a whore though? Why I can't just be somebody you slept with on the first night? Why I gotta be they a whore? You slept with them on the first night?
Nah, you asked if you could wife somebody that used to be a whore. That
I
was
ain't
one of your
never say
questions.
that.
Wasn't that one of the questions?
Nah.
Yeah, that was one of your questions.
That wasn't my question, bro.
See, here it go. Here it go. That was one of your questions.
Look, the tape don't lie. So on the tape, when we watched the tape, I said, "Can you wife somebody you been sleeping on the first night?"
And then you also asked, can you wife a whore?
I didn't say
probably
that.
was me. I probably said you
Yeah,
could
I
wipe
ain't say
over.
that.
I can anyway.
I can't. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
no.
I prefer a whore.
Just don't let it be shared.
What's a whore though? What's your definition of a whore?
Somebody giving it up left and right.
Like, what's that though? Left and right? How? How left and right? Like, what do you mean?
That $40.
Nah, that shit is a myth.
Ain't even got trick.
That ain't no myth.
Ain't even got trick.
That it went from classics to 40 to whatever it is now.
So
I
what's a
don't know
whore?
about the game.
What would you say is a whore?
What would you say is a
Just
whore?
give it up for
I
me.
don't know the definition of a whore. So I'm asking
Yeah.
y'all. What's a whore?
There's motherfuckers that give it up for Section 8 rent. There's motherfuckers that give it up for a pair of sneaks. There's motherfuckers that give it up for Applebee's. That's a whore.
I think, all right, because I don't want to offend nobody.
You gonna
who's
offend
watching
somebody,
this.
but just say what you gotta say.
Seeing
I
niggas.
think, all right, you asked me what my definition of a whore was. I'm going to give it to you. My definition of a whore is a woman that has sex with multiple people in the same day.
In the same
yes,
day,
ah.
stop it.
Ah,
Some even
Wait, what is
some of them have self dignity.
So what is a whore then? Because I'm confused. If that,
Multiple sex partners. Do you
in
consider
the,
that a whore?
multiple is in the same
And doing
day.
it for the motive of having money. Or
In
for
the-
whatever that
in the-
end goal is.
in the same day, in the same 3 days. I mean,
It don't matter. If she see you and she see somebody the next day in 24 hours, she ain't a whore. Because 24 hours passed.
oh no. I'm sorry.
You said it's in the same day.
No, I'm
So
giving
I
you
got
my
I got a
definitive.
question.
My definitive definition.
I got a
Is a
question.
woman that have sex with multiple people in the same
So-
week, same day, whatever.
Same week or day.
Both.
I got a question.
Now what?
I got a question because you niggas older than me.
Okay.
So do you ever ask a girl how many bodies she got?
I've asked that before.
Never.
I've asked that before. I've
Never.
asked that before. I did. I asked.
So
I
if
asked
she
before.
if she come to you and say 45, what you doing?
That's
It's the deal breaker. Never.
If she say 45, what's going on?
no. You know, I hope I don't offend.
Yeah,
45 too much?
Yeah, for
40
a woman. Yeah.
so, like,
Now,
how-
all right, this is what you got.
How do you break down the math?
So,
Okay,
all right,
she been
I'm
fucking
about
for
to do it.
25
I'm
years.
glad you said that. I'm about to factor in the factors. So if a woman started having sex at 18
Okay,
and she 36 now,
okay, 18 years.
that's 18 years of sex.
Okay.
So if she says she got about 52 bodies
She
in
had 3
18 years of sex,
She had 3.4 a year.
yeah, that's a bit much, cuz.
3.4 a year?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what if a chick got 3 bodies and 3 babies from them 3 bodies?
Huh?
What if a chick got 3 bodies
Uh-huh.
and 3 babies from them 3 bodies? You can wife her?
That bitch fertile.
I mean, yeah. I try to trim the amount of baby dads down, but
I mean,
can
because
wife-
she ain't a whore. She just had 3 bad
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah, that's different.
No, well, all right. No.
52 bodies, bro, and you 36. That's a lot of fucking. That's a lot of fucking, bro.
What if
Yeah,
her
so
body
what-
count?
so what-
What if her
What
body
if
count?
What
This
if
is a
35? What if
podcast.
35 was in 1 year?
Say it again.
What if 35 was in the first year?
35 bodies in 1 year.
Yeah. What if 35 was in
bro.
1
What if her
year?
body count lower than yours?
That's men typically.
But why is it okay for men and not
I didn't say
women?
nothing about okay. I didn't say okay.
It's definitely
I didn't say
okay.
nothing about no okay.
It's definitely okay.
You ain't
for
hear me
men.
say okay not one time. I'm saying
There's
typically
nymphos in the world.
I'm saying typically the man has more because we prey. We not the prey, we the predators. We prey on them. Women ain't as I'm
That's
not saying
true.
women are not as aggressive as men. That's just
That
nature.
is not true.
So women are more aggressive than men.
I don't know because I ain't never had men hit on me, but I know women are aggressive.
I'm not-
Women
you know what
are
the fuck I'm
aggressive.
saying.
I ran
This
into
guy,
aggressive
yo.
You ready to get
women.
involved?
Literal guy.
You ready to get involved?
No.
I ran into aggressive women.
Me too. I ran into aggressive women.
I
But I'm
can't say
saying,
which
I ain't
one is
never
more
have
aggressive.
aggressive bitch before. How is it?
Really?
Yeah, I ain't never have aggressive bitch before.
You playing, man. Stop playing, boy.
You want to say something to me off cam? Because I don't remember. I ain't never had. Who you talking about? AB? I mean,
No,
what the
don't
fuck-
tell on yourself. Just leave it alone.
Who
Don't
you talking about?
incriminate yourself.
Not AB. What the fuck is I'm drunk as
Don't
hell.
incriminate yourself.
What the
I'm
fuck
about to
is
be
her
all
last
drunk.
name?
Don't-
AM?
Don't incriminate yourself.
Yo, I'm a.
Don't incriminate
Oh, yeah.
yourself. Just leave that. It's
Um,
aggressive.
I'm
women.
saying we can. Me and my wife ain't got no secrets. We know that bitch was. If you talking about what I think you talking about, I don't think she was aggressive like in that aspect to where it's like bedroom, like coming in pulling your drawers off type shit.
Nah, he mean like far as approach.
Yeah, proof.
9 times out of 10, men gotta approach women. Women give you that look to make you that entice you.
Oh,
I
definitely.
ain't never.
Oh,
I ain't-
definitely.
But
I
women,
mean-
no women. Oh, they go get niggas.
I had bitches.
saying-
I had bitches flirt with me and send like little
That's-
dumb,
that's
but
dumb.
never
That's
aggressively
in
like
nature.
yo, nigga, what's up? Like
In
I ain't
nature-
never
In
had
nature, the
nothing like
man
that.
is typically the more aggressive. We can agree to that.
I can't talk to girls in like face to face. I can't talk to no girl face to face.
What you mean?
Like I can't go up to you. Like I have no game going up to a girl.
Oh no, I don't have no
talking.
game either. I can have a conversation like if we all in
You
the
say I got the gift
social.
again.
If I'm in a,
I
if we
say
all in a
that.
social setting, I can
I
have
know
a conversation,
motherfuckers-
but I don't have like no pickup lines. Like I don't
Glad
know.
he got the glasses on.
But there's some jokers that got the pickup line from the.
I
rip.
have no game at all. I can't talk to a girl. I can't. Like I can't. You get what I'm saying? I probably gotta hit you. You get what I'm saying? Back then I had to hit you on the net. You get what I'm saying?
That cyber whore.
Yeah. I become
I mean, we
I
all-
become the most motherfucking boy. I start spitting that shit, but in person I think
I think we all got our own way of weaseling our way to getting the woman we
So
want.
you're a weasel. Okay.
No, I'm not saying I'm the weasel. I'm just saying. This motherfucker here, yo. He don't want to. But nah. Nah, I'm definitely not a weasel, but
Man,
we
wrap
got our
this-
own way of
wrap
weaseling.
this
We got our
shit
own
up.
way of
Wrap
weaseling.
this
Yeah,
shit
say-
up.
Now I'm gonna get the vote.
Man,
Wrap this
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
up.
that's
much
gonna
of
be the
that.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, wrap it up.
Wrap
Rick.
this shit up.
Wrap it up, man.
Yeah.
We done.
We off air.